Hi guys, today we're going to be watching Modern Warfare 3 sneak preview basically of what the multiplayer maps are going to be. So let's just watch this quick preview.
For multiplayer in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, we wanted to give the player a new way to experience these classic maps. When we told the art team we're going to be making these maps, they lit up. They were like calling dibs on which ones they wanted to go get reference for.
Maps really come through. They feel like they felt back then. And when you're playing high rise, when you're playing a state, you feel really transported back. We questioned a lot of what was good about the movement of older games, what was good about the gunplay of older games, and the same with the newer games. So we tried to marry a lot of those things together.
The way we approach it is that, how are we going to make these the best versions of those maps that people have ever played? Because that's what we wanted. That's what we want as fans.
There are places where the metrics of the level are adjusted to fit more modern gameplay, but for the most part, it's going to feel incredibly similar. The biggest changes are really in a fidelity sense. Places like Afghan, where it might have been difficult to see somebody in some of the circumstances, we have new tools to make that both look better, but also read better, so that your target acquisition is improved.
Favela is a map where it really pushed our opportunities to explore what you couldn't do in the old one and what you can do now. From an artistic side, the map has more detail than I think any other map. In high rise, it's fun to explore and jump on the scaffolding and mantle to places that you weren't able to actually grab or reach before. Now you can get there.
When it was a question of whether it should be like the original or whether it should be more modern in terms of the metrics, we went with the original. And we pushed very hard to make sure that that experience was as close to the original as we possibly could while we modernized the look of the map.
I've seen people play it for the first time and they don't really know what they're going to see, and when that load screen shows up for Favela or for Quarry, you see them light up like, oh my gosh, these are the maps that I've been hoping they would remake.
The whole team here is super excited to bring all of these maps to fans everywhere.
Okay, that's pretty much it, what they talked about. Let's just show the leaked images. So these are like probably going to be the loading screens for the maps for when you obviously load into the maps for Modern Warfare 3. I'm gonna be honest, again, let's just be honest, the reason why they released these maps is because they've got no fucking other maps to release, actual new maps that we could grow to like from 2 years from now. Be like, oh yeah, that map was good. Like for example, Shoe House from Modern Warfare 2019. Like that's a fan favorite map now, which I think is kind of a overrated map, but people like it. It's probably the best map from the shittest maps we've been having recently. Like this is again, like what I just said, and I'll keep repeating it as much as I can. This is not a new Modern Warfare game. It's just Modern Warfare 2.5, and I'll keep repeating that as much as I want, and people are probably going to get butthurt by it, but let's just be honest, it is just a Modern Warfare 2.5. We're getting half less content, but basically getting maps we've already fucking played already. Like that more Voldemort looking motherfucker was basically saying that we want the maps to feel like basically, what's we're saying, like modernized, but we don't want to basically modernize or slash like make something new. Basically said that he wants to keep it as in what the original was, which thank God for that, because I don't want Dawn Warfare 24/7 like Joe Seacott's fucking wet dream is. I don't want that shit. And I genuinely think, I can't deny, like the maps like from these pictures do look good. Obviously like, they should look good. Like Quarry, this just brings back memories. Obviously these white like fucking square cube looking shits. Like I remember being on top of these like a fucking noob. So obviously like Afghan, brilliant map. Like this was a good map. There's obviously this line here to cover. And remember there was people at the top of this hill here sniping and doing 360s and shit. And 720 with blaze up and shit, what the fuck you want to call it. Scrapyard, good map. Like I can't deny like the more background like scenery and stuff, and obviously like all this color and all this Philadelphia, what the fuck do you call it? I feel like I can't basically say, but basically like the texturing is just more better basically. And I could tell like they've actually put time and effort into these Modern Warfare 2 remakes, so these are the only fucking things they've been doing, no new maps again, like I've been saying. And like this was meant to be part of the part 2 of like basically like we were not meant to be getting a Modern Warfare 3 this year basically. Like, we were just meant to get a Modern Warfare 2 carry on, but with DLC basically, like DLC 2 as you want to call it by. But yeah, like I want to hear what your guys' opinions are, and like I actually just want to genuinely hear your guys' opinions, because like I think these do look good, and tell me what you guys like want to see for like, say, which other remaster slash Modern Warfare maps that you want to come back in the game. Like I think pretty much like these look good. Like I can't deny these do put a smile on my face, because I've not seen Invasion since 2009. Like we've not seen some of these maps from since 2009, and I can't deny like seeing a state, like derail. Like these are maps that like bring nostalgia, and then obviously the actual original Rust. But let's be honest, that is in Modern Warfare 2019 if I remember right. Like, but like it's just kind of sick that we're seeing these maps again. And obviously High Rise, we haven't seen. I think Advanced Warfare had this map, if I remember rightly. But let's be honest, it was arse. No one gives a shit about Advanced Warfare. Let's see, Afghan, Favela, and yeah, like what I just said, guys. Like let's just be honest. They give us this content. They give us this content because they can't make new good maps anymore. This is how modern gaming is in general. They just remake the old shit, bring back the old shit. Just because they can't come up with any new ideas or any new maps that we could grow to like. Like I was just giving the shoe house example. Like we get Shipment 24/7. I won't be surprised to get Shipment in this one. But yeah, guys, I want to hear your opinions in the comments, and tell me which remaster map you want to see. It could be Infinite, obviously, Infinity Ward, obviously, Sledgehammer remakes from like World War II Advanced Warfare map, or like a Triac map, or a Sledgehammer map from like, yeah, just what I just said. Yeah, just tell me, guys, in the comments, and make sure to obviously subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell notification, and stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.